That's my heart. Damn. Won't you dance with
The puncher Tress Way set to get this one started. And here we go on Monday Night Prime Time. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. 2nd down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is complete, downfield to Smith. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Gets it to the 15. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Cade, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Another throw for Mahomes. Brought in. And he drives this forward to the 6.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. That's incomplete on 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they'll be left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Yellow. 180. Attack, attack! Tight end on. Right side!
He finds it right side. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
7. Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. They get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Okay, break.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought down by Charles Omenihu on the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Throwing on first down, Daniels. Short pass brought in. Hit some space around midfield. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Kronsky-Merritt on first down. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Panthers 50. Panthers 79 Broncos.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Receiver in motion, going left. From the gun, a run for Kronsky-Merritt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive's been moving nicely, but they went the wrong way on that last snap. It's 2nd and 13. They're going to run again here with Kronsky-Merritt. And this is looking familiar, partner. He's dropped for a loss again. It's going to be 3rd down. These guys better change up what they're doing on the ground here, Brock, because this defense has seen right through it these last couple of plays.
Yeah, we bang the drum all the time for staying on schedule. This is the epitome of being off schedule.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Stephanie! 60 Maverick! Liking 18! Ready!
3rd and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Daniels hit, he lost the football. And the Chiefs look like they have it. So just like that, Bronco, very nice drive. Ends in a whimper from that offense and a real roar from the defense who get off the field by recovering that fumble.
Yeah, that defense was just getting walked backwards, and one of them finally said, enough is enough. And I'll tell you, the way they were moving the football offensively, I think you felt it, I felt it. A touchdown was coming, but that defense responded.
Takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
There's the design run. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Going deep here for the end zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it'll be 2nd down.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Play made by Deron Payne.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got it at the 5. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs double their lead to 14.
14. Commanders, nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. They'll have a long field ahead of him, partners. He's wrapped up shy of the 15.
1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. And it's Noel Williams who made the play defensively.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles. 79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's complete. Here's Austin Eckler. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
The left side's caught by Sinnott. And this one does not go far.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down.
Left. 3. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Daniels is going to throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Couldn't connect with Jaden Higgins. So they're left with fourth down here.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
And he got under this one, but it's going nowhere, almost straight up into the air. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him.
First and 10 at their own 39-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Look at that power. Deep left side. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Coming to the line for another first and 10.
Hey, 43, 43, 15. 15, 43, 43. Yellow, far side.
Throwing is Mahomes. Brought in by his backsmith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
I am 15.
Out left, Worthy makes the grab. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 21. Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Rig, step, hawk, 70, hawk, 70, 18, Pioneer, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Now Daniels to throw. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Daniels now. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So they're left facing third and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Ready? 19 tight. 19, 60 broadcast. 60 broadcast.
Here he goes, third and long. Finds him over the middle. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Well, they're in a pretty big hole already, Brock. They're going to pass on the field goal and keep chasing that touchdown. Again, Daniels to the air. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Hey, what's the bet? 15. Hey, 43, 15. What's that?
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He throws a bullet to the center of the... That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs get more points to end the lopsided first half. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
On the jump.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
19, Tiger. 19, jump. Purple 80. Cut 19.
On first down, here's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 28
Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
Ready? 70. Purple 80. 79 Broncos. Ready?
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And a solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Let's go now. 19 Tiger. Cowboy 80.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. One of the most common penalties in this sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards.
Hawk 70. Cowboy 80. Go.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Samuel snags this over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. And with the clock just about to strike 0, we get a timeout. 1 second to go in our half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Washington takes crossover 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Panther 60, Panther 60. Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
81, Jaden Higgins.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Giving this to Kronsky Merritt. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of a yard. And the Commanders 1st down. A gain of 1 yard. 1st down, Commanders.
Hey, hey, check.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield stripe. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Viking 18.
Daniels on 1st down. Screen pass here for Kronsky Merritt. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. So long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19.
Under 10.
Ready, ready.
Throwing on 1st down. Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offensive line fast.
A loss of 4 yards.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14.
60 by 70, Hawk 70. 70 Lions.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lion. Ready.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. And one intended for Jalen Lane. So that brings up 4th and long. The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. He gets it away, and wow, he got under this one. It is driven sky high. And this will hit the goal line and then go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Pass complete to Wiley. He's done some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Hey, finish up. Hey, 43. 43. Yellow. Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. On target to Royals. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. How about a big hitter? 34 yards there and a new set of downs. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Come back. Hey, 43.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs push their lead further to start the half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs grow their lead yet again.
35. Commanders 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Jeanette. Tap the 60. 70 lining. 60 Vices. 60 Vice. Mustang 19.
Daniels now on 1st down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Come on. Set. 70 typical. Panther 11. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. Go.
To throw again on 2nd down. Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with possession, but they're in a pretty deep hole to start the 4th. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Left Cougar 19. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
That short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Ready.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! 18 Cardinal. Riggs! Dragon 60!
To the air again. Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Jaden Higgins, the intended receiver that time. And that'll bring up second down. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Right side cut by Higgins. On the move, past the 40. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers. Know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
70 Timberwolves!
Frosty Merritt gets it from the gun. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the game they did.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Here's Daniels. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Christian Fulton. And the Chiefs will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Easy. Yep.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's out of harm's way after stringing together some nice yards on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Come back. Hey, Rip, on the line. 15. Look at it.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. This is complete, it's Matthew Golden. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
15.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Buy down these two. What's that?
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line.
12 more yards.
Offense is set. First and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
15. Yellow. What's that?
Back to the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Yellow. What's that?
Pacheco gets it from the gun. And He'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast, but he was patient, he was explosive, and he got him.